Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Respected President of Pakistan Federation and the Khoja Pirai Jamaat, Shia Ishnashi Jamaat, Abul Bhai Gokal and his entire team, Hassan Bhai Walji, head of Khoja Heritage Project, members of the World Federation, respected philanthropists of our community, members from Hyderabad and Badin Jamaat, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a real pleasure to be here. And before I embark upon a brief message on this very important event in the history of our community, the commemoration of the Khoja Heritage Day, as has been alluded to by Hasnain Bhai as well as Abul Bhai Gokal on the challenges that we are facing in the world today and the difficulties that people are facing through in Lebanon and in Palestine, and many those who have been mercilessly killed. And at the same time, we also need to reflect and remember those who have given their lives for our community, the greatest of which in our community is Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, from the Khoja Shia Ishnashi community, Shaheed Lalan Aladdin, we just heard about him, Shaheed Hamid Bojani, and many others who have given their lives for our community and for the welfare of the Khoja Shia Ishnashi community and for humanity at large, and those who have lost their lives over the last many months and years. Let us collectively recite Surah Fatiha. It's a real privilege that the World Federation has had the opportunity under the auspices of the Khoja Heritage Project to commemorate this very important event of the Khoja Heritage Day that is being relayed live globally across the entire community. Here in Karachi, Pakistan being the largest of the Khoja Shia Ishnashi community worldwide. And there are two distinctions, in my humble opinion, that I have collected from the little history that I have read and learned from my elders, and that has also been presented in this brief documentary, which is an extract from the Journey of Faith, which is a significantly larger film that I'm sure you should watch if you haven't. One is that the founding father of this country, Pakistan, is no other than a Khoja Shia Ishnashi Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That makes it a profound distinction in the history of our community, because the Karachi Jamaat, I understand, and please correct me if I'm wrong, was established in 1892, and he was one of the early Khojas who embraced the Shia Ishnashi faith. The second privilege that this community has, that stands out as a distinction, is that the first martyr of this community, Lalan Aladdin, also comes from Karachi. As far as Lalan Aladdin is concerned, in the books that I have read and understood, as the journey of faith commenced with Mullah Qadir Singh Karbalai, who was requested by the Mirza of our time to go to Mumbai to support the community in its path towards the Shia Ishnashi faith, he stopped here in Karachi on his way from Iraq towards India, and when he disembarked, he lived with Lalan Aladdin, and it is said in his biography that he organized gatherings, the majalis, in the house of Lalan Aladdin, and it was in January 1876. Sorry, it was in 2nd March 1876 at 7 p.m. here in Karachi on Nashtar Road that Lalan Aladdin, there was an assassination attempt on him. He survived, but eventually it was on the 28th February 1878 at 9 a.m. near Denso Hall where he was martyred, the first martyr of the community here in Karachi. That makes it a distinction. As far as the Khoja Pirai Shia Ishnashi Jamaat is concerned, again, the history speaks for itself. the evolution of the community has been profound. There is no doubt. We at the World Federation represent institutions. We represent 125 plus Jamaats with 6 different regions. And our role primarily is to support our Jamaats and regions globally. But private trusts have played their role, as we heard. The Habib family and many, many other families who continue to do so. But the essence of the growth of the Khoja Shia Ishnashi Jamaat is profound and a pride for the entire global Khoja Shia Ishnashi community. The journey that started in Kharadar, we heard about the Chota Imambara and the Bara Imambara, and the fact that many elders of this community, from what I have been informed, Ghulam Hussain Chagla, Abdullah Jagan, Tawar Maria and Lalan Aladin, all of who had played a major role in the establishment of the Chota Imambara. And that history continued, where the transition happened from Kharadar to Soldier Bazaar under the able leadership of Marhum Shahid Hamid Bojani. And we have seen next door the profoundness of the Fatimiyya education network, from a nursery school to a primary school to a college, to the only establishment university, the Fatimiyya International University. Of course, Habib University is there and is carrying out great work under philanthropy, but this Fatimiyya International University is the first Khoja Shia Ishnashi University under a Jamaat in the entire Khoja world. And for that, it is a great pride for this community. The evolution has been profound. As we heard, the heritage is to remember the past, but how do we move to the future? And what is that vision that we want to see, to aspire, that we move forward as a community here? The Fatimiyya Hospital is the only tertiary hospital that we have in the entire Khoja world. Yes, we have clinics. Yes, we have polyclinics. Yes, we have the Habib Hospital in Mumbai under a private trust. But the only hospital that is under the auspices run directly by the Jamaat, which is a pride for this community, with the aspiration of 200 beds. And when I sat with the Jamaat today, I was told your ultimate aspiration is 500 beds. Inshallah, that will also happen. And I'm so delighted that we are sitting here on this land that has been acquired. And Alhamdulillah, already 50% of that has been raised by philanthropists sitting here in front of me. Many of you I can see who are a pride of this community and who sincerely devote their resources to the strengthening of our institutions and its philanthropic work. And let me also take this opportunity, and I know you have said that today is not the day to raise funds, that inshallah, in a small way, the World Federation takes this opportunity to also announce that inshallah we will contribute $100,000 as capex towards this land. And not only that, the World Federation has already informed the Jamaat that as soon as the charter is established, we will be playing a major role in the OPEX expenses of this university, so that inshallah ta'ala this university not only becomes an embodiment for the Khoja community worldwide, but for the entire Pakistan and beyond, where we aspire to send some of the overseas students who study in the rest of the world, hopefully one day to come and study here in Karachi at the Fatimiyya International University. As far as the future is concerned, Chota Imambara, Bara Imambara, Kharadar, Soldier Bazaar, Fatimiyya Education Network, Hospital, the sports complex, the leaders are here who established it in front of me, some of them have gone and passed away. Alhamdulillah, enjoying and reaping the reward of what you are enjoying today. Marhum Dost Bajani, Marhum Shahid Bajani and others. The university will be a pride. I am informed reliably, and Riaz Bhai confirmed to me that inshallah probably this part of the land and whatever the future looks like, the artificial intelligence and sciences of nursing and others faculties will also be embedded as core subjects within Fatimiyya International University, and we look forward to that day inshallah. The hospital and its vision, the Jamaat introduced us to that today when we met them. But there is one dream that we have been aspiring for. And I have been craving that for the last 3 to 4 years. Takiba is here, you know that. Other philanthropists are here, you know that. We need housing now to move forward. This community deserves housing. I have no doubt that with the dynamism that you have shown, probably that very vision that you established to move away eventually towards the superhighway and a better condition of standard of living which other communities are already enjoying, let us quickly make that decision to make that a reality, whilst in that process to continue to support our families. It is not possible, it is not comprehensible for a leader of the Khoja Heritage community, a servant, chief servant, to see that 2,000 to 3,000 families are living below life of economic dignity, below 50,000 rupees, below $3,500 a year. It is not comprehensible for such a philanthropic community. So I'm sure with the phenomenal work that has been done by this community, you will achieve that. We will support you, and I have no doubt the entire Khoja Heritage community will support you in this endeavor. Last but not least, of course, for the success of our community here in Karachi and throughout the world, unity is important. I repeat that at every moment in time. We are a faith-based community. We have one faith, and that is the madhab of the Ahlul Bayt as propounded to us by the Prophet, the Holy Quran. And that continues to thrive us, to keep us together under one umbrella, and will always continue to be our guiding principles in our way forward with the humanitarian services we provide. My humble suggestion is to everybody, to the scholars in particular, to the community members, that let us make sure that we work in a unified manner as we move forward. The unity of this community is our strength. We are only 143 to 46,000. Asnim, I can confirm that, because the census team will now come to Birmingham in December and provide the updated version because of the baseline study that has been done. But we are definitely under 150, but between 150 and 140. We are a very small community. We have got to work together. The Jamaats are our institutions. The private trusts should be supporting the Jamaats and continue to do the great work they are doing. We need to strengthen our Jamaats. We need to strengthen our regions. We need to strengthen the World Federation. We need to be unified. And I have no doubt that inshallah we will continue to do that, because institutions are democratic. It is a one man, one vote principle. The governance, the accountability, the transparency is profound. When today the treasurer was presenting to me the levels of accountability and transparency of the Jamaat, particularly ensuring that internal audit is embedded, global best practices are established. This gives confidence to the donors who are sitting here and many others who are not here. The more the transparency, the more the accountability, the more the governance, the more profoundness, and the more the effect that the philanthropists will continue to have. Be rest assured, Abul Bhai and your team, that the World Federation will continue to support this Jamaat that needs all its attention globally, inshallah ta'ala, because you do represent almost 40% of the entire global Khoja Heritage community. Last but not least, I would take this opportunity of thanking our Khoja Heritage team led by Hasnain Bhai Walji and his entire team, both here and in London, and people working behind the scenes and the Jamaat here who have supported them to make sure that this project and this program is delivered in a profound way. I would like to thank them, to the entire network of the Khoja Heritage team, the Markham's team, the others who are working continuously behind the scene, many Jamaats who have organized this program. Today there was a program at the WF House in London as well, in Europe, in North America. Today the president of New York Jamaat sent me a message that we are going to have a great program this weekend in New York. Be rest assured, this is the spirit of the community, and with this spirit, inshallah, we will continue to prosper, not only in this world, but also in the hereafter. Thank you so much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.